Welcome to week 5, my sophomores. We are getting really close to ending the first 6 weeks of your sophomore year of high school, which is just crazy. It's going by fast. Okay, so on Monday, as we know, it's a all meet day, so that means the classes go by so quickly. We're going to do a Kahoot review. We are going to start, because I don't think we'll have time to finish it, a search on a website called ProCon, which I'll explain in a second. And then specifically for my second period, we're going to finish that rhetoric poster activity. We did not have time last week. It was crazy, so we'll finish that. Also, keep in mind that, like I said, next week is the end of the first 6 weeks, so make sure you're turning in your stuff. So speaking of last week and how there was just craziness with, apparently I'm over planning. That normally doesn't happen. I want you to submit week 4 anyways, even though we didn't get to these 2 slides. Just submit them blank. It's fine. You won't be marked down because these will be on this week's slides. Okay, we're going to do a Kahoot in class. And then this is what we're starting on Monday. I don't think we'll have time to necessarily finish it because I want you to have lots of time to search. But at the end of this unit, you will be writing a argumentative / persuasive essay, and I'm going to give you the option to pick what you want to talk about. And I'm not asking you to come up with the decision as to what you want to write about right now, but I want you to get some ideas and start like brainstorming. So you're going to take a look at this website called procon.org, and you're just going to skim through it, read over some stuff, and generate a list of your top 5 most interesting topics. And when you do that, I want you to list both sides of the argument so I can kind of get an idea of what you're talking about. Again, I am not asking you to have a definitive answer as to what you're going to write about, but I just want us to get us thinking. So we will start this on Monday. I highly doubt you'll have time to finish because I really do want you to take your time with it. So we'll pick it back up at the end of the week. And then again, for my second period class, we need to finish this activity, so we will do that on Monday. So with Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to start off with some independent reading time. And then we will be doing an email etiquette lesson. So these will be slides in your copy of the slides. You'll go through this and we will learn about how to write an appropriate email and what the difference is. So these are your scenarios. Then I'm going to ask you this question. Because sometimes when we think about persuasion and argument, we don't realize that sometimes it comes in forms that we wouldn't necessarily think. When we think that somebody, or when we think about persuasion and argument, we think about something being very obviously persuasive, but you can persuade somebody, and it doesn't have to be like a debate or anything like that. So, tell me if you recognize this guy. Some of you do, some of you probably won't. This is Adam Driver. He is an actor. You probably know him from Star Wars, if anything. And he has a TED Talk that we're going to take a look at where he talks about this nonprofit that he started called Arts in the Armed Forces. And it's going to give us a really good idea as to how you can present an argument and persuade an argument in a way that's not necessarily overly like aggressive or super persuasive, I don't know, in that stereotypical mindset. So you will watch the video and then answer these questions. And when you answer these questions, I want you to give me very specific examples from the transcript of his speech, which I will give you. And then on Thursday and Friday, we are going to have some more reading time, and then we're going to do a quick book check-in where you will answer these questions in your slide. We're going to review all of the things that we have covered so far in the weeks, and then give you some time to finish this slide. And then we're going to go outside on the track, hopefully with the weather being hot. And then we're going to do a activity where we look at an article about Kobe. It's called The Kobe Legacy. Should the NBA let high school players skip college? And you're going to try to find some evidence using some highlighting. And you can do this in groups in your class periods, although these questions need to be answered individually on your slides. So that is it for week 5. If you have any questions, please let me know.